And repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujamaa, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For Election Day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey, the woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Welcome to the Ujamaa Journey Media. Welcome to Ujamaa Journey Media.
Family, yo, thank you for joining us. Right, and I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Ujamaa Journey, see some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us.
Thank you for getting up in the morning with us. Hell, let's have us a good time.
URL pop up right.
Until we ain't here yet, so I'm gonna make sure you are comfortable. Go to freegnjecourse.com
and let's build together.
Time to toast. Time to toast. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Woo! Man.
Shots out. Here we go.
Drink your water. Come on. Come on. Drink your water. But what?
Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe. Then
Take that breath. Take that breath. Take that breath, family. Come on now.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass.
Lift your pitcher of that water.
Get that bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water.
Water, water, water.
Simply pour some water.
Pour it.
Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should I say, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on. Pour it.
Move your body.
Move.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water.
Drink your water.
Drink your
Drink your water. Family, family, family. I want to welcome you to the Daily Toast. What's going on, family? It's time for us to lift up our glass and salute. You know, I mean, like I said, the shows take a lot out of you, man. It takes a lot out of you, especially when you got high energy, you know what I'm saying, committed people, you know what I'm saying, and you can have different views and different beliefs of the world, you know what I'm saying, and it's like, it really, because it's like, yo, last night's show, man, I got home, I was like, unbelievable. I was tired, you know what I'm saying, but I appreciate the ability of my family and my tribe to be able to come together and have discussions about stuff that we disagree. I mean, that's how you really get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, I see it this way. No, I see it. We looking at the same goddamn thing. And we see it in different ways. And that is okay. That's okay. Right? Because we are, I mean, like I said, I mean, because we could agree on end goals. And even with that, we have to have discussions about that. Because one of the things that's becoming clear is that some of the ideas that many of us hold as basic truths aren't basic truths. You know what I'm saying? I see things in a way. Kwame see things in a way. Navita see things in a way. Illumina see things in a way. And we have to be able to sit down at the table and talk about what we're seeing so that we could be clear when we address the world, when we move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I say one thing and somebody else could think I'm saying something totally different than what I'm saying. Right? Now, on the outside, people could do that. But on the inside, we kind of need to be clear Dr. Kelsey calls it speaking with one voice, right? But you can only speak with one voice when we all have had opportunity to talk and get to know. You know what I'm saying? What is the voice in here? Right? Because just like he said, I don't see a goddamn thing. Well, hold on. Let me adjust the camera. Is it the camera? Huh? Well, is it on my end? Is this something I need to fix? For those that don't know, Kwame is, Kwame will fuck with you. I done seen Kwame stop whole lectures where motherfuckers be like, can y'all see, is it clear? And Kwame will look at the screen and be like, well, it's kind of blurry to me. And the lecturer will stop and start fucking with the, and then he turn around and be like, man, you blind. Kwame shut down a whole damn lecture with the man. I can't. It's not clear to me. Oh man, all right. Hey, but like I said, that's part of the beauty of family. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to have fun, especially in some of these tumultuous times. Because it was a terrible thing that transpired in the Columbus area. And I want to send all my condolences out to all parties involved, especially to the young lady who life was taken, right? But like I said, I have questions, I have concerns around what happened, what was going on, and I'm gonna ask those because I'm not one of those. I'm past the age where I'm just gonna run up the back for you because you look like me. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I know, I'm just saying, family, that's because that shit's dangerous. Shit. As a man, that shit's dangerous. I need truth on my side. But anyway, family, I need to remind you that you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty. Shouts out to Mama Margarita. Standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Ujamaa Journey Media. I'm your host, and this is the Daily Toast. And of course, this is a Heart of a Simple production. All day, every day. We strive to blow up your old paradise. Yeah, I needed some coffee this morning because I'm like, I woke up thinking about this stuff. And but we got to have the conversations. And what shocked me about the show last night was that I just knew that Elder Illumina was going to come in and just be like, see, I told you. Because the week before, his whole argument was the behaviors. And I said, Illumina, right now, he is Nostradamus. He basically, and I said it was so many different behaviors in that whole situation that we could look at. And so many things that shows the fracturing or the fractures in our community that transpired with this young lady's passing. And we didn't get a chance to get inside of it and look at some behaviors that we could correct. Now, how the beast is going to respond to us, how the enemy is going to respond to us, we can't do nothing about that because their reaction is going to be their reaction. What they do is what they're going to do. But what we can do is look at behaviors that will better protect us and better bring us together as a community so that we can battle back. That's what I'm looking for, right? I had the opportunity to go and meet with a young brother I was introduced to by Sister Tiandra, and he invited us to a building downtown, one of them new condos or whatever it is. We go in. So on the outside, so you got the building, it's several stories up, and you walk in, and in like the center of the building, I don't know, I only went on one floor, but it looks like in the center of the building on each floor, there is a community area where there's like the floor I was on, it was a workout room in the back. It was like a whole community area. And then you walk outside and you could look up and you got community space out in the middle of this space. And I'm like, this shit would be perfect, right? You know what I'm saying? You got a place where maybe a few hundred people could live. You got communal areas and stuff like that. I said, shit. Because I used to want an apartment complex. But now I looked at that. I said, oh, Lord have mercy. What if we own something like this? You know what I'm saying? Because where we were in the building, there was an amphitheater that could sit about 50 to 60 people. So you could bring in people into this place. They could work out, and you could also have, you got a lecture space right in the middle of the building that's open for anybody to use. Well, anybody that belongs, anybody in the building, right? I'm sitting up here like, damn, kitchens, public kitchen. I'm sitting up like, what in the bejesus is going on here? What type of magic these white folks working around here? You know, but whatever type of magic it is, I'm gonna grab some of that magic. You know what I'm saying? Or at least some of those ideas and say, how can we actualize this and create a place where individuals or families and tribes can have an area that is theirs, not mine, but ours, where we could come together, where we can meet, where we can in a perfect situation live. Our children able to run around and be safe. We know that in the building they safe, and maybe even around the neighborhood if we start expanding out and doing stuff. Right? Because for example, if we look at the situation, family, not even let's get past the shooting. First off, the young lady was in foster care. Right? And it not looking for blame, but it's like we have a young lady that is in foster care. Where's her tribe? Where is her birth family? What's going on? Not looking to blame, but that's like I said with Elder Luma, that's some of the behavior. It's something in the behavior there that is within our control as a community. You know what I'm saying? What was the adults' involvement in that whole situation? Where were the adults? Where were the cool heads? Where were the individuals who have, in a sense, had enough life experience to know what this type of shit was going to lead to? What was going on why didn't our children have some type of way to deal with their anger other than the way they did, especially the young ladies? Did anybody talk to any of our young people that was involved in this about what happens when flesh meets a knife? Hell, do ladies, women supposed to be fighting like that? Hell, do men supposed to be fighting like that? I know shit happens, but what I'm saying is those are things that we could deal with, and those are things that we can control in our community, or at least within our tribes. Because what happens is, as we start expanding and we go into all black people, but we can, in our small pockets, those of us that have some sense can have some influence to stop shit like that from happening, because some of us have been in situations like that where we've been able to stop shit like that from happening. I'm just saying. So we need to go and duplicate ourselves, because the skills that we have, other people within our community need, other people within our city need, other people within our state need, other people within the country needs. And that's the type of stuff that I want to look at, because my issue is it's going to happen again. We already know that when we call police, we already automatically know that there is a high risk of someone losing their life. Is there anything that we could train ourselves? Is there anything that we could do in our community prior to calling the police? And that's what I want to deal with. Because the girl's death is tragic without a doubt, regardless of where the blame goes. I'm not even interested in the blame game. What I'm interested in is, what are the lessons that we could pull from this, so that young lady's sacrifice, that the loss of that family is not wasted. Because many of us is going to waste this whole opportunity to have real talk, trying to prove or disprove who was right and who was wrong. What in the situation can we as a community prevent from ever happening again? Brothers say blades used to be even more common than the gun is today, and folks didn't hesitate too long before it was pulled and swung across someone's flesh. Shit. Why do we call the police? Why do we call the police? Now, but then this is the issue that we have to face, because we could say not to call the police, but what else are we putting in place for our people so that they could call that first? Right? See, because I can't get mad at people calling the police. We can say we know why we call the police, because probably everybody on this line right now that called the police at one point in time. We know why we call the police. I know why I don't like calling the police. I know why it's the last. I know why it's the last thing. I know why I had to, even where I work, I'm like, hey, no police will ever walk my goddamn kids up out my school. I'm you know what I'm saying? Unless this motherfucker do some super duper heinous shit. No, dog. No, you ain't calling no police. Are you serious? Motherfucker, please. I wish, as what's his name said, I wish a motherfucker would. No, not while they up under no. You know what I'm saying? We got to figure this out. But the issue is, we call the police because we need help, and we don't have any mechanisms in our community that we can that can respond immediately. See, this is why I keep telling people, when we talk about tribe building, we talk about nation building, we just playing games, because we are not talking about supporting groups of individuals that are able to respond to emergency situations right away. Because we always gonna need that. We always gonna need that. There need to be people within our community whose job is to monitor and to protect and to respond to emergency situations, because as human beings, there's always emergency situations, and someone always needs to be able to come and either talk you down or might need to beat your ass because you are out of place. Who do we call? Right? We've been trained to call the police. So if we don't want the police in our community, what are we erecting in our communities that can respond when help is needed? Right? Rather than 911, maybe they need to call 111. And on that 111 line, they could reach somebody that could dispatch somebody out to an emergency situation very quickly. Hell, who do our elders have to call if some shit is going down and they need some help? Come on now, family. It's basic shit. We got to be able to provide, because part of building, and if you're talking about building a nation, you damn sure better be talking about building some security to protect that shit. Because I keep telling you, people are trying to encroach on our territory. And how do you stop someone physically encroaching on your territory? Anybody want to guess? What is the force that stops someone from encroaching on your physical territory or breaking the rules within your territory? That's nation building. All this other shit is for the birds. See, because I love the history, I love the romanticizing and shit, family, but we got to realize that even in Africa, we were human beings and there was shit going down. Always shit going down. Always. Some of us, we get so romanticized, we think that shit wasn't popping off. Come on, family. Are you serious? You know your own family. I know we've been through the trauma of slavery and redlining and the Highway Act and Jim Crow. Yeah, but there was some shit going on before all that too. And we need to be honest about it. We need to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is one of the reasons, like I say, I used to rally. I used to rail against when everybody talking about we come from kings and queens. No, we don't. All of us don't. A few of us may be the children of the town drunk. There, we had those too. Right? I'm just saying. But we had a community, and that community had rules, and the community had people that enforced those rules. In some societies, they would use in the sense what they would call what Europeans would look at and call secret societies. It was called secret societies because Europeans weren't allowed or wasn't given privilege to even look inside to see what fuck was going on. So they called them secret. It wasn't a secret to us. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the manhood training, part of the womanhood training. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sue is acting up. Y'all sisters need to get over there and go on and, y'all need to talk with him. Hey, that brother over there is being kind of abusive. Y'all, the ancestors, somebody need to pay him a visit. Come on now. Talk to me. See, because that situation was something. Better yet, that situation was an opportunity. All situations, all things like that are an opportunity for the community to rise to the occasion rather than cede its power and hand it over. Because every time we call the police, what we're saying to an outside community is, help us. We can't solve our own problems. And some of us believe, because you got some people, you know what I'm saying? And let me be very clear, family. We don't have a lot of fighters in our community. As a majority of us don't even like fighting. What we have in our community is an overabundance of motherfuckers and fatherfuckers that just want to win. That's it. I just want to win. I really don't want to fight. I just want to win. Let's be honest about it. So, we need to find those individuals in our community that are fighters, that really like fighting, and we need to train them. They don't care about winning or losing. They just like fighting. There are, out of 10, there might be 2 of those. Then you got another 3 that don't like fighting but can fight out of 10. So you got 2 out of 10 that are really, they like it. It don't matter to them whether they win or lose. All of us know individuals like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like getting in a good fight for them and getting bruises and shit is that they love it. It might be 1 out of 10, but I'm gonna just say there might be 2 out of 10 in that. Then you got 3 out of 10 that don't like to fight, but they're pretty good at it. They could do with it, they could do without it. They prefer not to be bothered and shit like that, but if you mess with them, they taking it. Now, so that's 5 out of 10. Those 2 groups. 5. The other 50% are individuals that just want to win. They don't want to fight. They don't like to fight. They might not even be good at fighting, but they sure will start one. Anyway, I'm just saying. I just don't want us to miss the opportunity, because some people gonna run out because we're gonna protest, and we're gonna go downtown and we're gonna protest. This is a nation building. This is a family building. This is a tribe building event, an opportunity for us to do some internal searching and asking some real questions. Are we willing to pay taxes to ourselves so that we could fund a group that will, at least be able to take care of us, our group? It only take about 100 of us. I'm just saying. You don't have to be the whole city. You don't have to protect everybody. Just saying. Or we could continue calling individuals that when they get out, they have been trained to put small groups of bullets into black bodies. They've been practicing on the range, shooting at black targets, measuring groups. In the military, we used to have to shoot in groups, and they would go around and they would circle your groups. You was trying to get small groups, so you would try to get 3 bullets within a range like that. Grouping, you got good grouping. Right? You don't fire one shot. You throwing them out there 3 at a time, unless you on totally automatic. Pop, pop, pop. Trying to get that group, trying to get that grouping. Boop, boop, boop. Trying to get that small grouping. I wonder if police are trained like that. And family, one of the things that you always got to remember, that when a motherfucker's in a panic situation, he always gonna revert to habit. This is why training is important, because when you train, that thing that you practice becomes the habit, and you always fall back on a habit. Let's look at this police officers training. Let's look at the training. Let's not just look at him. Let's look at the training of police officers and how they are trained when they come to what they're supposed to do when they come to our community. Since we pay taxes, you know what I'm saying? We do pay them taxes. So, you know what I'm saying? We deserve to be able to go on and be serviced properly, and we still need to be pushing for that. And I do agree with that. We need to push for that. But we also need to make sure we got groups within our community that could properly respond to certain instances rather than calling the police, because we know how they treat us. But anyway, I'm up here drinking my coffee, just thinking about the opportunity, the tragedy, and the opportunity that lie before us. Because we can just run around and be mad and not make no change and expect them to make changes. Actually, it's not even taxes that we're paying. Kwame, what is it called when one state or one kingdom conquers another kingdom and demands payment? It's not ransom. You hear about it when you read about old history. Tribute. Is that what it's called? We're not even paying taxes. We're paying the tribute. Oh my God. Oh my God. To be policed by others is to be ruled by others. To be policed by others is to be ruled by others. To be occupied by others. I ain't repeating the question. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it. Leave Charlotte alone. Let her get to work, man, and get focused. I need you focused. Let me see. Let's go to our daily toast screen. We're gonna do this toast and I'm gonna get up out of here. But anyway, family, let me know who in the house, because I know brother Kwame in the house. I know sister or mama Margarita, the one and only Miss Margarita's in the house. Who else in the house? And what's your thoughts on the situation that popped off in Columbus? And then also, another issue I got. People expecting a lot from all black people. I mean, it's like, yo, this is why I keep talking about Tribe Up. Listen to me. There is no way that we all going to, it's 40, somewhere around 40 million of us. No, tribe up. Tribe up. And expand your influence. And deal with the group that you could deal with. I mean, because I want y'all to think about this. This is one of the things that really make the Nation of Islam stand out and make it possible for them to handle a lot of their own shit. They tribed up. They tribed up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit, if it don't directly affect them, you know what I'm saying? They will have something to say. They will report on it. And they may get involved. But they tribed up. And a lot of this shit does not happen to them or their members. Because there is certain things that you need to be able to do, certain things you need to be able to understand, and in order to even belong. A call came in. It's cool. Don't worry about it, bro. I got it. Tribute was the word I was looking for, I think. Tribute. What one state pays to another state to remain in existence. Like when Rome finally was able to break Carthage, it was a tribute that they had to pay every year. You know what I'm saying? This is something historically that you would see paid by smaller states or smaller kingdoms or smaller places to larger places so that they can maintain peace. Haiti and France, that's right. We pay tribute, which means we up under somebody else's power. Right? You know, I mean, they did that. This is not new news for anybody out here. You know what I'm saying? But we got to realize what it is. Our communities are occupied. So when the occupiers come, they see you in a different way. They see us in a different way. We got to change that. You know what I'm saying? We got to work on changing that. Now, you know what I'm saying? Changing in how we interact with them. If that's truly not the situation that we're in. But what they're showing us, this is a situation that we're in. The police occupy, maintain, and protect property. And guess who's some of the property? Huh? All right. Anyway, let's go and do this toast. First call on created by whatever name you choose. Call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator because it's all around us. They've always been around us. Right now, we're just becoming conscious of it. Just like our principles, right? Becoming conscious that the creator's around. Now, I want y'all to think about this. Would you or other people do all the shit they did if they really truly believed that the creator was always around them? Just saying. This is why for years I've been screaming black folks are closet atheists. I know y'all had to hear me say that shit before. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the behavior show me that a lot of us are closet atheists. What does the Godfather call what he collects from business? Is it tribute? Favors. I don't know if they call it tribute. Anybody know what is the money? What is protection money? Protection money, protection. You paying for your protection. Good question, Kwame. Kwame threw out a question. Anybody knows the answer, give it up. So we lift up our glass. We salute our creator by that, whatever name you choose to call that creator. We say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We toast our ancestors. We lift up our glass. We salute our ancestors. We raise our glass high. And we say, no, we don't say Ashe. We're going to say the name. So let me get it together. All right, for anybody new that want to add their ancestors to the list, you can throw them up in the chat box right now with whatever platform you're watching us through. You can inbox us on any one of our platforms as well. We'll get to it. I can't guarantee that we're going to find it right away because we got, I'm starting to figure out we got a whole lot. Anyway, here we go. We got Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert, Texas, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Singh, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Petty, Gaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fiend, Cleveland, and Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mott, Rob, Malik Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Oh my God. Let me go back. Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pet Mott, Rob, Malik Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dale Gale, Pullen, Luster, Brother Miss Zeta Brooks, Crawling, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Prince Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Winneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Burt Beatty, Sarah Weller, Rita Farmer, Argo Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodore Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter. Lost my rhythm. So we are down here. We are on Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Willie, Vita Farmer, Algo Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury, Sheila, Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Nada Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pierce, Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. Wessine, James Parham, Danny Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, May Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hanley, Vesta, May Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Dalmatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Peter Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dylan Montaris, Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John May Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Honest Bostock, and the Bostock, Winifred Scanterbury, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pinto Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, The Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holm, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingles, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Charles Reed, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior Mally Miller, Housley Hatch, Dad Cleaver, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey. Oh. Family, we was almost there. All right. Damn, we made it. Oh, man. We was at, let's just, Cornetta, Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston. I'm going to get it together. James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, D. Work Hugh Heap Senior, Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Evans Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Greenbed, Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beer, Tim Butler, Ramey Lauren Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony Ruby Brown, Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Neville Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rashawn Easy, Javan McCormick, Robert Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chuck Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alver, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damien Thomas, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross, Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sapple, Candace Simmons, Sever Clayton, Leonard Jones, Shadi Garner, Mem Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkins. We got Elizabeth Johnson, Miss Thorne Johanna, Jasonda Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walter, Nal T. Sue Walter, Emma Walter, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walter, William Walter, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem, and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Kareem Mack, Victor Bolden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stewart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Aben, Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leather Sr., Gladys Cope, Ozell Leathers Jr., Gina Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known Toot to Don, Sable Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Minter, May Smith, Juanette Florine, Stith Gibbs, Carl William, Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nicey, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Lavonna Kincaid, Carla Soy, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spate, and Era Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keaton, Nina Shepard, Brett L. Willen, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson. We have William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson. Family, we lift up our glass once again and we toast. We toast our ancestors, right? We stand upon their shoulders. They lift us up and we lift them up. And we lift up our glass and we say the word of power and we say, what we say? Ashe. From there, we move to the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujamaa. Ujamaa, we want to give all the Ujamaa babies a round of applause. It is your day. Ujamaa babies, stand up. Stand up. That's right. So now, family, now we are on Ujamaa, right? So I'm asking each and every last one of you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Ujamaa. Program it in. Ujamaa. Put it in. And allow for it to guide you so that you will be able to see and point out when Ujamaa is happening. Point out Ujamaa. We got to bring our principles to life in our community, well, in our tribe. Let's just say that. I mean, because I in our families, in our tribes, and in our villages. You know what I'm saying? So for those that don't know, we have taken and conquered the week and we have named it. We have renamed it. And we use our principles as the markers. And if you want to know a little bit more about that, just go to freegnjecourse.com, freegnjecourse.com. That's us. Check us out. Gonna learn a little bit more about Ujamaa, learn a little bit more about yourself. You know, take a little bit of time, you know, listen. Videos much shorter than a toast, so you ain't got to worry about being held up too long. But anyway, it's a 7-day e-course that you can partake in. We talk about the very thing that we're doing right now. Today is Ujamaa. For those that don't speak the language, Ujamaa means cooperative economics. We got the principle or the modern principle of reciprocity. For this day, we got gratitude is what we teach the young people in the system that we call the M7. Green is the color, as you can see by the beautiful hoodie that I have on. Polarity is the hermetic law of the day. Male name today is Yao. Female name is Ya. All right. So we lift up our glass. We salute this moment. We salute this moment. And we're going to use this moment. And we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From this moment, we move to the future. We're going to lift up our glass to our children's children, on to infinity, family. We have to provide space and time for them. We have to provide systems to educate them, to protect them. We got to do this. We have nobody else will take care of what's yours better than you, nor should they. Nobody will respect what's yours more than you, nor should they. Our future generation is ours. Nobody's going to take care of them, and nobody should. All right? We should. So we lift up our glass and we salute our future generations, and also making a pledge to them when we lift up our glass that we're going to make sure that you are all right. Lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we lift up our glass and we move from our future into all of our relations. We lift up our glass and we salute all our relations and we say, Ashe. And this is that special toast for those that might need it in our extended family and our tribal families who might be in a close family, those that might need some healing. We lift up our glass and what we say, Ashe. Thank you. From there, family, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass, we lift up our glass. And we move from there to that selfish toast. This is for you, right? I'm lifting the glass up for you. For you. What is it that you need right now to move towards the greater you? To move towards the purpose that you was born for. Right? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there we move to our tribe. My tribe is Ujamaa. I don't know what your tribe is. Whatever it is, let's meet in peace. Right? A tribe is an accountability group. Not just a group of people that just happen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, actually, that can be a tribe, but you know what I'm saying? We talk about tribe, a purposeful tribe, right? Accountability group, a mastermind group of like-minded individuals that come together to help build and support each other and help each other hold responsible to the goals that are set. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most inspiring, the most beautiful, the wisest, the bravest individual in the room right now. I'm lifting my glass up to you, and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I raise my glass. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. All right. And we say Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I have went over my little bit of time. How much time I've been on? Went over my little bit of time. Yeah. And I need to get to my adventure because I got some serious work to do, some serious thinking to do, especially after last night. And, you know, I got some fences to mend, some ditches to dig, some peanuts to count. So, yo, this is Brother Hatim, and I'm wishing you a great and marvelous day, and I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. And if you're ugly, do the best that you can. I'm out. Peace.